National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go here in the inner harbor. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Now the first carry for King Henry. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward and will give him 4 yards. Second down and 6 now from the 26. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Jackson now on 2nd down. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
It's a give, heading right, it's Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Moving to his right.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks. And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
Let's go. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. Room to run inside the 40. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. It is a big play for the Browns. 41 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Gabriel. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Gonna go right back to Henry. to no gain.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
On their down, they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Bateman. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. Off play action now. It's Gabriel. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. On the double. They'll run it with Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Shotgun snap to Gabriel. That's caught. Down the field is Tillman. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. For Judkins, he was so effective in college. 50 total TDs at Ohio State and Ole Miss, but that is 1st in the NFL. The extra point is up and through, and the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, he seemed to do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, he's able to pick up a nice gain. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket, but I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Exiting the pocket right. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, Jackson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. On play action, here's Jackson. Rolling right. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down. This is Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Jackson looking to throw. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 1.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part, so once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Second down. Jackson in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Play action now. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Red, yellow, let's go. Black, 95, blue striker.
Gabriel now on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That's big Christian Wilkins. He gets into drop him for his first sack of the young season. Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go, here we go. 33, yellow. Blaster, 6. Black open. 10.
Out of the gun, Gabriel. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Set. 50, green.
On first down, Gabriel. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Browns first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
Yellow, line.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
Here we go, set.
32-yard line.
Yellow, 40.
Now it's Gabriel. This is intercepted. Picked off by Ardarius Washington.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10. Their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Jackson. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Tyson Campbell that time, able to knock it away.
He was covered.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And 3rd down coming up.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going for you.
Now inside the 25, and he will go all the way. DeAndre Hopkins, touchdown Baltimore. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so...
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. 20-yard line. taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. From the gun, it's Shador. This is brought in downfield by Judy. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run, and here comes Judkins. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. That's catch 3 just on this drop, and it gets his team a first down.
On the 6. Let's go now.
Here's Judkins. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
They'll run with Sampson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on them. And in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
Dragon 60.
On 3rd and goal, Sanders. That one, take it in. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland. For Shador Sanders, career touchdown pass number 1 as a Cleveland Brown. No problem there on the extra point, and the Browns will up the lead to 5. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Jackson going to keep it himself. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. A gain there of 20. 1st down, Baltimore.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike. A lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Big play coming up. This is third down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Real quick.
He'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here's Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his second touchdown of the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win? Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
Here comes Ford on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7.
County Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Ready.
On third down, Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, middle.
A first down throw for Jackson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he will get into the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Come on. Hey, practice.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn. Of events here, he has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. Pass caught left side by Likely. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Out of bounds down at the 5.
Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock?
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. The extra point is up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
Shotgun snap to Gabriel. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. He finds Judy on that one. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Throwing again is Gabriel. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down.
And they'll try to save the timeouts and use them on defense if they need it. Gets up and spikes this one.
Ready up. Ready. Cut.
To throw on 2nd down is Gabriel. This pass caught by Judy. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal. They'll fake the handoff. Now Gabriel. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking.
Go now.
Just wasn't quite meant to be.
He's got it at the 3. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. After that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Out of his end zone, Jackson. So first the decision to throw down here, backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Fielded at the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Wide open. Down. Set.
From the gun, here's Gabriel. Looking deep here for Tillman. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns are back within 6. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. 2nd down, Jackson. Flush to his right. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
Oh, can you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Ronnie Hickman. He works free, right side. And the Browns are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. No chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.